Yeah, it doesn't have some. It doesn't. It's full manual mode. It never did that before. I don't know what happened. Told yourself you'd finish the bottom part of your mock, and you did. Excellent. Maybe it's the router. Maybe it's Wi-Fi congestion. How many devices do you have connected to your network? Could be affecting the performance of your camera. Okay, I'm gonna need to send a signal. You may see some lights blinking. Please hold. Lurking Gundam, thank you for lurk. New face cam? What? No. No, we don't do new stuff. We don't do new stuff around here. We never, ever.
This is very aesthetic.
Do new stuff around here. Thank you, Robot Wizard. Can always count on you for the timing.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, Jang.
Now, see, you're thinking about it too much. You wanted it to happen. Even though you tried to pass it off as just a casual little thanks, Jang, in your heart of hearts, top of mind, you wanted it to do the thing.
Oh, thanks, Jang. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll teach you. Always so weird to hear your own voice while lurking. Good. Charger, hey. Good. Oh, snap. Good. Ha ha ha! Yes! Yes! Actual metal parts. Bruh. When will I do a face reveal? Yes.
What?
Actual
What?
metal parts. Bruh edition. They're cold also. And heavy. It should just be aluminum, but it feels heavier than that.
This is very aesthetic.
It's heavy as a metal. Yeah. That's red. No, it's actually slightly bluish. Maybe it's not coming through on the camera here. Like when people come in. So that's what Jang looks like. Like they haven't seen a video in forever. Ever. Yeah. Heavy Metal L game. Aww. I'm gonna say you have the Freedom 2.0 still playing. Did the metal pieces and still planning on getting the MGX. That's, however, that's not good input for us. These are real metal and they came with the kit. Yes, it's all stock. There's a lot of cool, interesting stuff that comes with this kit. But I was gonna say, not a good data point from you, Tengu, because you have not actually built Freedom 2.0 yet. So you don't have... Oh, that is a gun? Yes, it's the gun. Forgot, it's on the stand. You don't have a feeling for the glory that is this thing yet. You haven't felt it. You haven't witnessed it before your very eyes. The 8,564 panel lines that can be drawn out of this kit. But it isn't Strike Freedom, so it does not have the gold. So I can understand you still wanting the gold. I bet if you had regular Strike Freedom though, you would probably feel less need for the MGEX. Yeah, this thing is pretty sick, and I've only just begun putting the decals and dry transfers on it on one side, as you can see. So it has a long way to go yet, and this is not even painted. This is just all kit stock plus panel lining. Not quite as striking. Not quite as striking as the... Okay, Strike Freedom. What is Strike Freedom? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Because okay, we got strike, and then there were different strikes. You did not have to paint it. And then season 2 we got Freedom. So Strike Freedom was after Freedom. Was it in season 2 of Destiny? Or excuse me, was it in Destiny? Or was it Freedom was in Seed? Strike Freedom was in... Freedom isn't free. Strike Freedom was in season 2. Really? Strike Freedom was in season 2? So Freedom was in season 2. Because Freedom wasn't in season 1. Freedom came in... Strike was season 1. Freedom was in Destiny, then got destroyed. Strike Freedom was the replacement for Freedom. See, I don't remember I know Strike was destroyed. The original Strike was destroyed. Then they made more. Strike and Freedom in Seed. Freedom was introduced in Seed. Freedom was broken in Destiny. And then Strike Freedom was the replacement in Destiny. Got it. Season 1, Seed. Strike. Season 2, Seed. Freedom. Destiny. Freedom. Damaged. Strike Freedom. Replacement. Gundam and Destiny 2? Don't confuse me anymore. I'm already almost, I'm like 99%. Plus 90. Confused. We wish, yes. Okay, I think I got it. Strike Freedom Wings basically funnels these parts. These parts are guns. Also, the comma is guns. These are fold out rail guns. I'm gonna finish the backpack of the PGU today, whether we wanted it or not. Huh. Actually would work with IBO. The whole... We've stepped into a war with the... What's the bad guy faction? The main bad guy faction? On Mars? In Strike Freedom, in Strike Freedom, the wing parts have funnels. Gotcha. Strike Freedom, not Freedom, but Strike Freedom. Got it. Yes. I have to keep restating for myself for it to sink in. Gjallarhorn? Now, Gjallarhorn was in both Destiny and Destiny 2. So you're just trolling now, Robot Wizard. Can you imagine? We've stepped into a war with Gjallarhorn on Mars. So let's get to taking out their command one by one. Oh, this is bad. No, I know. I'm trolling you. Troll.
Oh God, I don't like this.
You can't get trolled again.
This at all.
What is my favorite one? What? Gundam? I don't have a favorite Gundam model yet. But my favorite Gundam kit that I've built so far is just barely that Freedom. Just barely. So far. G210 is this up here. But close second is the GM Dominance. GM Turbulence. MG Stormbringer. Full armor. Fatal Ash. This is going to be my favorite? I don't think it is. It's just the most complex.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't simplify life down to what is the biggest, what is the most complex, what is the one that will give me the most clout. That is the best. I don't think that way. This is just the most complex. My favorite show, still probably 00. Seed probably in second place now. I do not have any other PGs, and I hope to not get any other PGs because 1/100th is my scale. I like 1/100th scale a lot. It's big enough to have some good visual impact, small enough to be able to put a bunch of them together and to not go completely broke doing so. Also, of course, there are way more 1/100th scales available than 1/60ths. But far fewer than 1/44ths, so I have less choice than if I went with all scales, which is also good because if I also did HGs and RGs, I would be broke and have no place to live. Not necessarily in that order. Space Shuttle Discovery is going up in July. In August, I do not know. I don't think I've heard anything about it, but I don't know. Have I seen the shows? Yes. I've seen many of the shows, not all of them. Have I built any shows? I have not built any shows. Robot Wizard, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for the fun. And see you around again soon.
Thank you, Jang.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jang. Appreciate that.
I will be ending somewhat soonish. Also, for today, continuing tomorrow, of course. But
No.
the good news. The good news is that I've gotten as much done as I hoped I could today.
Yes.
On schedule, and I feel good about it. I'm so lost. As am I.
I will upvote that.
Oh, also, don't use the SPN 120 Godhand Bruh 5.0s on clear parts. It will break them. Guaranteed, 100%. You will lose your entire kit. It will shatter. Tokyo SMJ, hello. Let me get some Gundams in chat for Tokyo SMJ. Some honorary actual Gundams. Yeah, I was thinking about the emote. This works too. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Can never go wrong with a Fred anything. Just saying. Mm-hmm. You get it. Right, so this is almost done. Come on. You can do it. Oh, it feels good. It feels pretty good. Could be a little bit better. Could use this for polishing. Which God hands I say not to use on clear parts? The blue handled, the good ones, the 5.0s, the SPN 120. The awesome ones. It's a hard metal, which is a little bit more brittle. But I said that right after using it on the clear parts. Just with a invisible kappa emote. But for real though, you do have to be careful. Like you don't want to cut clear parts off the sprue with these. Because your first cut is going to be in the gate. And you ideally don't want to risk snapping these off. There's a whole lot of stress that goes in there. A lot of sudden jerk movement as you cut through here because you're actually breaking it as you go. So I recommend using the red handles or preferably just the El Cheapos or anything else. Just don't use your best stuff on it. So El Cheapos are fine. It's a softer metal. Can handle it more easily. But you can do trimming with these as I've done repeatedly. You just have to be careful and be sure to use the lower part of the jaw. Always. For cutting, always use, cut down close, not towards the tip, as much as possible. I have seen pictures of many broken god hands. It is painful. Nobody wants that.
No.
Do we not want to focus anymore? I guess. CRD, hello, welcome back. So, actual metal. And then a little bit of clear red and light piping inside of there with lots of clear stuff that you can't even see anymore because it's fully embedded. And I don't know where that light gets piped from. Is the battery in the head? I don't know. Wow. I don't know. Doesn't come through here, does it? No. Doesn't come from down here, does it? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, we'll find out eventually. But for now, it's sliding right in. Want to hear a joke? Not sure. Not sure. Is it a clean joke? If it's clean, then okay. Blangen, hello, and thank you. Thank you for, continuing your subscription for 5 months. That escalated quickly. That number escalated quickly. Thank you so much for that, though. Good daytime to you. It is evening time where I am, but it's all good. Hope everything is going well for you. You have CPN 120. CPN, okay, let me see what CPN is. Are they double bladed? Hard to tell. Let's see. Used for wire cutting. Huh. Looks like they're double-bladed wire cutters. Given the price, I would expect that these are made from the same metal as these. And are, from the design, I'd say they're similar in durability. I think it should be fine. Again, cut down low. So don't do that. Do that. Also, try not to cut things that thick with it. Try to grab, like if you've got a ramp like that, and you don't want to get right up on top of the part, you want to give yourself a little bit of room, just go halfway through. So don't grab from back here. That starts to get into the danger zone with this polycarbonate. Grab from like halfway through where it's not as thick. And do it slowly. Down real close to the base. Just to help preserve your tool for longer. Oh gosh! Oh no, my computer's stuck. Okay, there it is. Okay. Whew-wee. Hi. They say plastic, but on the official site they list them as wire cutters for some reason. But hi, Chrissy. Welcome. Thank you so much for the big raid there. I appreciate that a lot. 7901 Ben, hello. Chrissy yourself. Fossinator is here. Who else is here? Who else just joined? Thank you for the raid. Hi. How are you doing? What brings you over to these parts, if I may ask? Hooray, indeed. I'm a Jang, and I do mostly Lego stuff. So if you press !city in chat, you'll get a random clip from my all custom Lego city, possibly with some trains in it. Chrissy has some Lego in the background. Recommended your channel, my channel, to her crew. Right on. Hey, Lego, this is me. That's not a stop motion. That's real. That's my trains work in my city room. You have a whole bunch. If somebody else can do an !city, we'll see if we get a different clip to show up. This is all Lego here. There we go. A little bit of my zoo, which is in the process of being reconstructed, but yeah, the big cats exhibit is the one of two parts that is done in that. These are all Lego parts here. It goes way down, all the way around the corner, and and there's the other part that's done in the zoo is the aquarium. I mostly do Lego reviews, so I will build the stuff live here, and then over on YouTube, hit up the ! socials if you want to. On YouTube for more than a decade, I've been doing reviews and some builds and a lot of custom stuff as well. So Lego's my main thing, but on Sundays and Mondays in particular, I work on plastic models now. Plastic models of what are called Gundam kits. That's a Gundam. If I do that, we're looking in the background behind me, a little closer, lots of model kits of mechs. So they come on plastic sprues. You see a little bit of Lego in there as well. But the Gundam kits like I'm wearing on now come on plastic sprues, and you cut them off and you trim them up and you detail them a little bit. No glue, no paint, yes, is required. Paint is optional though. And they go from Hello Kitty to Pac-Man to Star Wars to Pikachu. Yeah, and just a little thing on the side, just a little hobby on the side to play around with. The big blade on the shelf, I was just showing that off earlier today. I also collect knives. I've got like 70 knives. That one is a display only thing. It was just a fantasy design done by a Hollywood guy. It's just a little representative of my enjoyment of blades. Most of my blades are real and actually work, and I'll use them to open boxes and things. Have a whole collection of interesting, useful, usable, and sometimes used blades. But stream thus far, thank you, has been good. I've gotten a lot done. I've gotten, as a matter of fact, everything done on this that I wanted to today. So when I started today, I had the legs and the hips. And today I've done the entire core of the chest. It spins. Which is all flexy and stuff. Has all the flexibility built into it. I have not painted the pilot. I will do that separately once I get my paint stuff all set up, but you also got some things like the pistons up there and stuff. So that's all just from today. Real metal nozzles back here. Lots of light piping all throughout for when the light is added into this. Chrissy, what were you working on today? That's one thing that I didn't catch. Heard that, or what were you doing today? It doesn't have to be work. If I can also get a shout out to Chrissy Codes. Infomercial TV product knife is the PG Unleashed of gas station mall ninja knife. Yes. I should bring like a nice knife into this space for the sake of contrast. Whoa, working on building an app with Django and Python. Wow. Fancy. I came from the software development world before getting into content creation full time. But I was a UI user experience designer. Haven't
So far, it's holding up.
Haven't
It's
professionally
forward.
done
Is it forward?
engineering in a couple decades. Very different speed, lots of fun. Get to show people how much developers Google stuff. Yes, the honesty of it. The honesty, that is good. Amish just came back at me moving the camera with the Gundam across, and it was a trip. Okay. Are you all right? Are you straight? Amish, are you good? Everything back to normal? Does life feel okay?
What the heck is this?
Thank you so much, Smoking
I
Joe,
did not think that through.
for the shout out.
I literally can't
Oh
win.
god, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh god, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, well, you should. Another random city clip. This is from underneath the city. My Minecraft display. That's all custom built. That one's a little bit dated now, a little bit aged, but will be expanded in the future. I unfortunately spent the last 20 years as a UPS box monkey. All right, well, hey, if it pays the bills, that's the most important thing, right? Got to pay the bills, and then from there, anything above can contribute to more enlightenment in life.
Yes!
And hey, you're lucky. You get to go to work and then come home and do whatever the heck you want. I get to work 7 days a week. Can't wait until next Monday. Are you going back? Or is it a different? This is going back, right? Mitchell? Looks good, the mech and the city. Thank you. Thank you. I need to check one thing here. Because I have one piece left on this A sprue, which is suspicious to me. Perhaps that should have gone somewhere. Oh, yep, indeed. Oh, it gets all embedded? Ah. Does it go down there or does it go up here? Which one is it? No, it goes in here. So this one's good. Four to four. Oh, new Lego sets? I see. Go back to work tomorrow night. Gotcha. Love that Ian Douglas mentioned you have to go to bed. Work in 6 hours. Thank you for sharing your community and your time as well. And have a good night. Have a good week to come as well. No adhesive, correct. These Gundam models use no glue. They are all snap together pieces. Everything snaps. How can she snap? Well, it just does. So I see that there's one part that should have been underneath here. Yep, right down in there. It's like a location registration centering part. I'm gonna single cut it because it's completely unseen. Only working 11-hour shifts all week, but that means more toy money. Yup. All right, now that sprue is complete. Should have checked that sooner, honestly. Sanctum, classic spaceship, and castle. Everything else can wait. Good choices. Going for the big stuff. So this is literally here just to help center apart. Off for 3 weeks. Gotcha. Mr. Spruehead grows by another +1. Gundam Witch of Mercury, yes. Looking forward to it. It's weird though that they talk so much about how so many places have talked about how there's been no new Gundam for so long. Which just isn't true. They've been pumping out content on a regular basis. Oh, does this go in before? It doesn't. No, it does not. Sorry, one moment. That's weird. Order of operations seems unexpected. It does. It does. It does go before this. Okay, I see it now. Which means I need to slide this out. Yeah, this was back on like step 2. But yeah, which from Mercury I'm definitely looking forward to. But I still have so much Gundam content to watch, honestly, that I don't have a pressing need for it to be out immediately. Got plenty of stuff to get caught up on yet. Hopefully restart more quickly than the tall neck. Don't know if you want to watch 00 or G Gundam. Interesting. Those are very, 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 very different shows. DJ Peanut Butter, how are you doing? Hello. Welcome. What do I think of starting with an HG? Yeah, I think if you like the look of a thing, it's definitely worth prioritizing those over others. The only thing about HG is you do need to start with a tool. You need to have something like this to start with. You can get some to start with that are pretty cheap, like $10. Basically, the more expensive they are, the better they are. But you can start quite cheap. But you do need to have at least a tool for those, for the HGs. I'm pretty sure that this is a clamp. And it is. Or, yeah, it is. Apologies, just making a correction to a much earlier mistake. Don't know if you want camp or serious, gotcha. This should be good to go. Unless I want to pop this out, which I don't need to. No, I do not need to. This one's all good. Just trying to minimize what I separate to get this one piece down in. Our other hobby is diagonal snips for wire cutting. It can work. Try to find the ones that you have that are the sharpest and the best aligned. But if you can sharpen them up like with a file or something, then it'll work. Finally, a place to put your CMF king and queen. the exact way that these went together. I think it's all just clamped from the top. Just need to use a little bit more force. This is all one here. It separates right there, right? Yeah, it separates right there. There it is. And it's coming up. Okay, good. You've only seen Iron-Blooded Orphans? Oh, I would say that most others are, depending upon your age. If you're an adult, I'd say most others are better than Iron-Blooded Orphans on the whole. Personally, that's just my own feelings about it. I did not personally enjoy the beginning stanza of IBO at all, but it got much better once it got running. The one that's especially, well, there are two series that are especially different. One is Mobile Fighter G Gundam. That one is just silly. It takes itself seriously, but it's really not. It's unique. It's entertaining. But it's different. There we go. Finally. The other one is Reconquista in G, which is just really confusing. But most of them are pretty good, I'd say. Okay, there's that. Thank you. That. That's even smoother than it was before. So the parts kind of laid together a little bit better, which is a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one, truly. This goes on afterwards, so this is next. This helps to hold all that in place. Clapping around the edges. These go on the front. Also has clamps.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Make sure everything is seated. I mean, that shows that everything is lined up right already. Because it has to be for that to fit. So this is good. That's all in. That's in. And a back. Okay, so it looks exactly the same now as it did 10 minutes ago. But it's plus one part that honestly didn't make a difference at all. We should never disassemble the 4 tracks. Dropped your iPhone in water and it's water damaged? What? I thought the iPhone was supposed to be water resistant. Very water resistant. The first one you watched was Hathaway. Interesting. It's an interesting place to start. Hathaway builds on a whole lot of past past material. A lot. I like Double O a lot. Double O Wing Gundam is kind of what brought Gundam to the United States. It's still fine. Still enjoyable. I like Double O. I like Seed. The OG original Mobile Suit Gundam plus all the things that followed after it. Zeta. Zeta is good. Double Zeta is rough. Char's counterattack is excellent. Hathaway, one of the coolest movies you've seen. If you're slightly lost on some points, yep, because you haven't caught up on the lore, yeah. But it's really well done, yeah. Okay, I gotta answer a text here real quick. After checking something. One moment, please. What the? Last time you watched Gundam was Endless Waltz. Most amazing soundtrack. I haven't seen out Endless Waltz yet. Looking forward to it though. Still need to watch the Double O movie that comes after the main series. Yes, that's what I'm in the middle of right now. It's exactly where I am. I'm like 30 minutes into it. Did you see Narrative, the movie that came after Double O? Sorry, I'm still responding to a thing over here. Yes, silly. Oh God! Oh God! What is he doing? Sorry, I've got to. Narrative is the one you want to you meant to refer to. Ah. Oh, narrative is the one that comes after double. Wait, I might be confused. There are two movies that come after a series. Narrative is the one that comes after 00. Yes. Thank you, Amish and Snowman. Wait, narrative. Okay, gosh dang it. Narrative is unicorn. See, that's what I was getting confused by. Okay, narrative is unicorn. Is after unicorn. Right, narrative has Phoenix. Okay, what is the 00 one? What is the one that comes after 00? Thorvald, hello, how you doing? You know what, I probably have it open. It's called Awakening of the Trailblazer. Okay, that's what the Trailblazer thing was referring to. Awakening of the Trailblazer. Okay, thank you. Sorry, just too many things. Too many things. I'm doing 4 things at once right now, and top of mind, I need to finish 2 of them right now. One moment. I'm actually going to do this. Okay. I think I'm here. Sorry about that. Brain completely overrun. Too many vectors. Okay, chest frame 1 done, chest frame 2 done. Can put this back. Can also put this back for now. This is P, I believe, yep. This I think was a K. Yes. ending song for Endless Waltz? I don't. A lot to catch up on yet. Okay. Oh, sweet. I can get these cut out right now. Give myself just a little bit of a head start on tomorrow. These are awesome. These are the multi-molded parts. If you haven't seen these, you need to. You really, really, really need to. This is Witchcraft. Forget about Witch from Mercury. This is Witchcraft. Why am I trying to do 4 things? You barely know how to do 2. And now you're doing 3. Playing a game, watching me and typing this. White Reflection. Still need to watch Waltz. What I need to do is rewatch Wing. Because I think Wing was the first Gundam series that I watched. It was the first or the second. So it's been a while. And now that I've been playing around with Gundam enough and buying enough Gundam, I'll be able to recognize the suits, which I didn't back then. Figure out the whole Proto Zero, Wing Zero. Okay, which one looks which way, and then which kit looks like which, because that's all confusing. Okay, I think just this. Yeah, this is all on the inside, so it does not need to be set up properly. High gloss of reflective finish. What are you referring to? White Reflection? The show? The